Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
I'm Kelly Etheridge.
I'm Heather Vautour.
We live in
Rothsay, New Brunswick.
Quispamsis, New Brunswick. What a fun name that is, right? And we are Tiber River Naturals consultants.
Yay, Tiber River.
What's Tiber River, Heather?
Tiber River is an amazing company in Winnipeg, Manitoba, on the western side of Canada. And they make amazing products at amazing prices. And everything is made from naturally derived ingredients. Zero chemicals, zero harmful ingredients, zero toxins. Good for you, good for the environment, good for your pocketbook, and
Good for your pets?
Yes, good for everyone. Good for the men in your life.
So that's awesome. That was a really good description. So here we are. You're thinking, okay, so that's cool. So you're Tiber River Natural Consultants. We're also sisters, born to the same mother and father, full blood.
Older, younger.
Yeah, you probably could tell that already.
Yes.
So we, as sisters, are in our first entrepreneurial journey together as Tiber River Natural Consultants. In fact, we're kind of blessed because we kind of had the first Tiber River experience in New Brunswick, didn't we, sis? Together.
Pretty close.
I know. So what we wanted to do is create a YouTube channel. We calling it Spa Sisters. This is us.
I thought we were
Canadian Spa Sisters. I keep leaving off Canadian Spa Sisters, eh? And that's who we are. And we're so excited to just be coming to you from time to time with some really cool content that's related to our Tiber River Naturals business. Sometimes we'll talk about products. Sometimes we'll talk about other business type things. Sometimes we'll talk about the direct selling world. And tonight, we're just going to introduce ourselves and tell you a little bit about our Tiber journey, how it started, how we got here, and that's kind of it. I mean, it's just, like we're not rehearsed or anything. We're just here in Heather's kitchen, and we believe that because the founder of Tiber River, Adriana DeLuca, she believes in the power of connection, and we kind of agree with her. She's an amazing woman, and so we want to connect with the whole world out there and share a little bit more in maybe a different and fun way about just how amazing Tiber River is. So
We also want to connect with our teams.
We do.
Because we got lots of people across the country.
I know, coast to coast. There are people represented on our teams in representing every province except Quebec right now, and Northwest Territories. So So Heather, I think you should start. Because you're the youngest.
Yes, I am the youngest.
Yeah.
So, my Tiber journey, how it started. It was August of 2016. My sister Kelly had just joined a couple of weeks, probably close to the end of July. She was a long-time consultant with another direct selling company who had closed up, and Tiber River came calling to her. And the owners, Michelle and Adriana, brought her out to Winnipeg and met with her and talked all about Tiber. And the next thing she knew, she was a Tiber River rep. She arrived back home to my house here, and she brought a little box of Tiber goodies. And
Big box.
Yeah, so I was out on the deck, me and my girlfriend, and of course we went a little crazy when we saw the Tiber box coming up. And we weren't long ripping it open and opening up the products and having some foot soaks. And it wasn't long after that I hosted Kelly's first party for her. And my girlfriends came and they too went crazy. And I thought, well, everyone seems to love this product. And maybe it would be fun if I became a Tiber River rep. Completely out of my comfort zone, not something I had really done before, but
so shy.
I was immediately in love with the products, and the more I learned about them and the more I learned about the company and the wonderful owners Michelle and Adriana, the more I became interested. So before I knew it, I was a Tiber girl. And in those first few weeks and couple of months of Tiber, Kelly and I together maybe we were 6 or 7 people. And I remember having our first meeting here in this kitchen.
That's
and
right.
There was truly
That's right.
4 or 5 of us at that time.
Yep.
And that was in August, September of 2016. We are now in January of 2018. And we are now a team of
214.
214 people.
What?
In just a year and a half. So it has been one crazy, crazy journey. And I've had the pleasure of going to Winnipeg for conference a couple of times. We both just got back from a insane incentive trip to Mexico that we both earned.
Yeah.
All because of Tiber River and the love of the products that our customers have.
Yeah.
So they try it, they buy it, they love it, they want more. So it's
that's like
it's
you
all
could
good.
write a song.
Yes,
Say that again. I think that's worth repeating.
They try it, they buy it, they
They
love it, and
they want more. That's awesome.
My customers actually reach out to me every month, so it's a great thing. And of course, it's lots of fun finding new people to love Tiber because
Yes.
there's all kinds of Tiber to love.
And all kinds of people that don't even know about us yet. And why is that, Heather? Like, what? How come? I mean, how old are we in the home party division?
Tiber River actually started in 1999. They have Adriana was making soap out of her home and selling it out of her home. And a few things happened along the way. She got bigger and bigger. Her friend Michelle joined forces with her, and the next thing they knew, they had 2 Tiber River spas in Winnipeg. And 4 years ago, they opened up a home party side of the company. Their spas still operate, and they now have a home party side of the company. So for the first 3 years or so, it was really reps in Winnipeg and a few scattered here and there. And then East Coast came on
Happened.
board and kaboom.
Great summary. Yeah. So that is so exciting, and we just can't believe, we just can't believe how it's unfolded, I guess. And so for me, I guess we'd have to do like what they call a prelogue or something. Before that story was my story, which is, as Heather said, getting introduced to Tiber River after almost 8 years in another company. And so I have to tell you, I'm a longtime direct sales lover. It's my heart. I absolutely love the home party industry. I believe it's brilliant for women mostly. I think there's a place for men too, but it's definitely a brilliant business model for women, and where anyone can do a little or do a lot and make a huge impact on their family by having some fun, getting out a little bit, creating a bigger social network, sharing
Helping other women.
Yeah.
That's a really great part.
Well, and essentially what really drives me, what I love most of all, is helping women find out that they're capable of much more than they thought they were. I've watched my own sister step outside of her comfort zone intentionally, deliberately, so many times in this last year or so, when as she's been going along on her Tiber journey. And I can honestly tell you, well, first of all, the proof is right here, because she would never be sitting here doing a YouTube video with me, sharing her heart with the world. I'm telling you that.
I'm shy.
So calmly and confidently with all that great articulation. So I'm telling you, she has totally transformed before my eyes and the eyes of everybody else who's known her for years. And that's the power of the direct sales industry. It's like a little incubator.
It's also the power of amazing products from Tiber River.
Yes, it's products, right? And she's true. I mean, she's right. It's true. They are the root of, without these brilliant products that are beautiful, products that everybody wants now. Everybody wants to get rid of the harsh chemicals in their home, and everybody wants products that are good for their skin, good for their babies, good for their pets, good for their home, good for their grandchildren.
That won't break the bank.
That won't break the bank.
$8 to $55. That's the price range.
I know. See? So as you can see, there's lots to love about Tiber. And with us being only 4 years old, here we are with millions of women who don't know about us yet. And there is something charming about being on the ground floor of a business like this, with a very established, strong company with a beautiful culture. Oh, so back to my story, and that is I have grandchildren and 2 grown children in Winnipeg. I'd been to the Tiber spas, I'd used their products, and when I found myself out of work, when my company closed, the company that I was with closed, I was basically needing a new business. And through a series of circumstances, I got to be in a coffee shop with one of the owners of Tiber River, and it was a life-changing couple of hours for me, as it turns out. And the owner and I had a little boo-hoo, each of us, as we shared our stories with each other. And I quickly realized that the culture and values of this company really resonated with my own. And I knew that I had found a new home. And that's kind of my Coles Notes version. Don't you love it when I do a Coles Notes version,
Yes,
Heather?
it doesn't happen often.
Yeah. So, and I
10
think
minutes. We're in 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
11 minutes.
11 minutes. So we decided we'd do 15 minutes the first time. So we wanted to share our story, and we have a good little example here of, there's sort of like, we have like a picture of what it means for both of our journeys, really, and not only just our journey, but the journey of the company. If you're an experienced direct seller, you may be in a really well-established company, or a company that's been around for 20 years or 30 years or 40 years. We're in a brand new startup, basically. We're 4 years old as a home party division, and the company's evolving too. And there have been growing pains and there have been challenges, but the joy of this whole experience and the joy of the products is really going to be, you know, what really carries us all into an amazing journey going forward. And so we have a little object lesson, I think. So why don't you hold up that one, sis? Hold up that brown bag. Tell us about the brown bag.
These were our Tiber River bags that came after you placed an order. Your Tiber River products come to you in a big box, and inside the box were enough bags for the orders of the customers that placed orders. And you would put their products in these nice little brown bags with a little Tiber sticker on.
Yep.
And this was just like, you know, up until
A couple months ago?
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So pretty much a year and a bit that we had these nice brown bags.
And I mean, they were exciting bags.
nice.
They were nice
With a little
bags.
Tiber sticker.
Yep. And it talks about all the things that we are on that sticker. And you know what? So we were like, well, that matches our brand. We're natural and all of that. And so we just love everything about Tiber. So we love the bags. But here a couple months ago, there was so much excitement about the new bags. Want to see the new bags?
New bags.
New bags. Look at these beautiful bags.
Tiber River Naturals.
Yeah, our pretty shade of blue, so warm and lovely. Actually, Heather, you tell us a quick, really cute story about how powerful these kind of prettier bags are with the Tiber River Naturals. Quick, great story.
Well, my hubby works at he's a firefighter, and he had a few of his firefighter work buddies place orders for their wives for Christmas.
Did you make their Christmas easier, Heather?
I sure did, and I made their wives real happy. So happier than they probably would have. Anyway, so I had a few orders, and my husband kindly took the bags and delivered them off to the fire station. And one of the female firefighters, who I hadn't even thought to contact about Christmas goodies, saw Steve coming in with all the bags, and she was like, "What is that stuff?" And my husband said, "Oh, it's stuff that my wife sells. It's Tiber River." And she immediately saw the Tiber River Naturals, which immediately piqued her interest because she loves natural products. She spent a couple of hours, I think, trying to open those bags and sneak inside, she told me. So, yeah, so now I got myself a nice new customer, and that was just because she saw Tiber River Naturals coming into the fire station in that pretty blue bag.
Awesome.
Green bag, turquoise, I don't know.
Ish. I don't know. Aqua. I think it's aqua. What do you guys think? Is that aqua? Yeah. And so I guess our little object lesson, and this also actually has our purpose on it. You might not be able to see it. Creating happiness naturally. That is the purpose of Tiber River. And so this is a picture of the evolution, I think, even in our year and a half of, you know, from the plain brown, unbranded bags to beautiful blue branded bags with our purpose stated right on the bag. And I think it just speaks, you know, of some of the cool things. So I think we should end this first launching video of Canadian Spa Sisters with the product. And that product happens to be the #1 seller for 2017. And wait till you hear.
We have a top 10 list for 2017, and
do.
it's just been released to us. So the #1 product for 2017 is our famous lip balm. It is called You Can't Crack Me Up.
Oh, no, you can't.
And I have one in my purse. I have one beside my bed. I have one in my car, and I have one in my desk at work.
Stuff for.
Is something I just do not want to be without. And say goodbye to dry lips. One application, and you will not want to live without this either.
So true.
And
the whopping price of what, Heather?
$12.
$12. So listen to this, guys. $12. The #1 selling Tiber River product, handcrafted in Winnipeg, Manitoba, at our facility there, is $12. The #1 product, $12. Now we just want to.
We should have asked how many they actually sold in a year. That would have been a cool thing.
That would have been a cool thing. But they're the #1. So they sold more of this than anything else all year, and we have over 200 products in our line, in our catalog. So what I think is amazing, and then I'm just going to share a crazy statistic with you for 2017. Time. And that is that we want to dare you to think of and share or you know, ask your friends, what kind of a home party company has as their #1 seller for the whole year a $12 tube of lip balm, right? When we say affordable, that's exactly what we meant. When Sissy said it's good for your pocketbook, it's so good for your pocketbook, but it's made from scratch in Winnipeg, and there are no harmful ingredients in our products. So, this little team of ours, should we tell them in 2017 what we sold?
Sure.
You think? I don't know. We weren't planning on it, but it's kind of got me thinking. I wonder how many lip balms that would be if we only had lip balms as a product. We're so blessed that this team of ours that started back in July of 2016 actually sold quite a bit over $500,000 for the year of 2017. What?
With a product line ranging from $8 to $55. That's a whole lot of Tiber River.
That's a whole lot of commission for a whole lot of consultants. That's a lot of changed lives. That's a lot of personal growth. That number represents so much more than just sales, and that's what we're so excited about, and that's why we want to share with more people in any way that we can. Why don't you share your website, sis?
So, my website, I have a Facebook page. It's called Tiber River Naturals with Heather Vautour, and my website is www.tiberriver.ca/Heather Vautour. Voutour.
That's music to my ears. My sister, she's on my team. And my website is www.tiberriver.ca/Kelly Etheridge, ETHRIDGE. And we are just so pleased you've taken a few moments to hear our story. We've got lots of we want to really have some great content and some great fun and useful information about our products and about the fun of our business opportunity coming up in the next weeks and months ahead. And we just have one request of you, and that would be perhaps to pop in and subscribe to our YouTube channel and share the link with your friends. Those people that you know across Canada. We're not in the US yet, but that's coming. But the people in Canada that love the idea of Canadian-made natural products. We'd love that, wouldn't we, sis?
Yep.
Okay, because we just want to see if this is going to work.
And the company is owned by 2 amazing women. So women helping women, it's a great thing, and it's Canadian, and all us Canadians, we know there's nothing better than great Canadian products.
So true, so true. So let's celebrate that. Lots to celebrate with Tiber River, and we're looking forward to some real fun times together in the future. So we want you guys to have a great night and a great week, and stay safe out there, whatever the weather's like in your neck of the woods. We're in New Brunswick, and we got a snowstorm happening right now. So coast to coast, BC to Newfoundland, check out Tiber River Naturals with Kelly and Heather, the Canadian Spa Sisters.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. See ya. Bye.